Yes, guys, you know what we're going to talk about today. Now it's live streaming working right now, so you guys can say hi to everyone who's in the chat, or maybe, yeah, you know. So how is everyone doing? Doing good? Good? I must see the chat on the phone. It's more easy than doing on PC. Maybe I should do this, maybe not echo. If anyone have a question, just say that in the chat, and yeah, just ask many questions you want. So they can be anything. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. Bob the Builder. Nå er det lenge siden at jeg hadde live på PC på kjempelenge. Så det er bare å spørre i vei hvis den har
So I made a snow monster chase me down an alley. I started by doing a great simulation of the monster's soul. It's so cool. It looks like ancient abandoned. Used to be like that. Where I found that here. This is that. Ew. That is a good ride.
Bob the Builder.
It's frozen solid. What are the odds of that? Oh, look at it.
Det er bare å stille spørsmål til dem som vil det.
Let's start exploring this place. I'm getting some, actually, I'm not joking, guys. Ever since I went to the Independent Park, I'm getting some really creepy vibes in this place. And there's really not much in this office. It's just a little office. You guys know what I thought my boy. Leah said, yo, thought my boy.
Direkte.
This is a creepy office. You have two little chairs right here. Cool. What the hell was that? I'm telling you, it felt like something was pushed by my head. Oh my god. Oh my god, it scared the living crap out of myself. I saw my face in the window. I'm not saying I'm ugly, but I really saw my face in the window and it scared the crap out of me. I've discovered another little room here. Oh, it looks like a printing room. I guess they print signs. This is cool. Hey, got some NASCAR. You know, they really love NASCAR here. I like that. I like that. I like that NASCAR. If you like NASCAR, oh my god, what the hell is that? I'm for your oh shit! I just scared the shit out of myself. I'm actually like nervous and I'm scared. Every little reflection scares me. And this bed, this scared me. I thought it was something that was gonna pop out of the door and scare the crap out of me. I'm gonna leave this area alone for now. But yeah, guys, let me show you guys one more time. This is the dealer jack, but I guess they would do like. Oh my god, this is so creepy sounding. Nothing works. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. That is creepy. I'm gonna leave this area. And I know you can turn off the lights, but guys, this is a video, an entertaining video for y'all. And like you guys know, demons, spirits, ghosts, whatever's haunting this place, they don't like the light. So that's why we gotta keep the lights off. Moving along into the auction. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of cool things in this place. It is actually massive. What the hell? Yo. Look, it's moving. Guys, it's moving on. Can you hear that?
Tusen takk for en like. Med en gang. Altfor tidlig på morgenen.
That is creepy. Look, it's still moving. Look at that. Very weird. So I'm not exactly sure which way CJ went, but I'm gonna go inside of the auction right now, show you guys what it looks like back there, and actually he's inside the auction. He's inside the lens right there. Look, leave this area. That's actually pretty
In allen 14 Anklagen liegen bisher noch bestraft.
Those are really cool. And then, by the way, yo, Tom, my boy. Whoa, it's freezing in here. It actually looks scary. I know this isn't a bad.
Bare skriv noen kommentarer, dem som vil det. Skal vi se. Der. Hvis du får enda mer if you guys subscribe more, maybe I can have a live stream on my phone on YouTube. That will be cool if you guys subscribe. Then I not need my PC after all. After all.
There's a car there.
Bing, Mr. Bob.
There are some weird noises.
Says Bing, Mr. Bob. Det er to som ser på. Hallo, alle sammen, dem som vil med på live nå. Det er bare å stille spørsmål til dem som vil det. Bing, Mr. Bob.
loud noise. It scared the shit out of me. I actually screamed like a little girl. Yeah, I was there. Huh? No, I was behind the door and I saw you. I thought I saw you.
If anyone have questions, just say something in chat, and maybe I will read. And you can skip, and you can read whatever you want.
Whatever that thing is, that's weird. Literally moved
Whatever you want.
across the rock all by itself. Not that thing right there. That? Yeah, this thing right there. Look, go over here. It literally, I was over here. I keep not. Like, I was over here. And then all of a sudden, it came that way. It shot across. Yeah. I thought it was you. No, I'm serious. I don't care. Legit. What? It's like almost 3 right now. Bro, what the fuck is going on here? I literally walked through the door and I'm like, I'm telling you, live crew, I'm like, this is a little English. What the action happened on Thursday? It's like a damn promo video, but no, like, I just didn't do that. I literally, yeah, I just walked in. I'm serious. Like,
Read.
this place, have you ever been here at this time? Yeah, not really, no. That's when the track came through pretty much. That's about it. Jesus.
There we go.
How old is this place? It goes back in the 60s, the earlier in the 60s. Okay. So that's what you can see it on my video. Here, I'll show it to you on my video. Okay. Dude, if I saw that, I would think that was good. I'm not kidding. I'll never go back here this time. No. This is all maybe last year. I just showed him the footage.
If anyone have any questions, just say that in the chat, and maybe I will read something if I can. I'm not very good to read English, but I will be happy to learn English. I am from Norway, so you guys can read and repeat. You guys can give me questions in the chat if you want. So you guys can do that. Just say it in the chat. Oh my god. Oh. Altfor tidlig på morgenen, sier det sånn. Huff da. Så hvis noen har spørsmål, bare skriv det i kommentarfeltet, da, så blir det fint det. Her er det samme.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Stays around in his life, that's his speed, just like flies. Hey there, here comes that Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can we swim from the thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there, here goes that Spider-Man. Feel the chill of the night, and the scene of the crime, like a dream of life. Be alright. Just in time. Ingen er så kjekk og stram. Overalt han kommer frem, for å få deg sikkert hjem. Ja, alt det han kan. Brannmann som er en aldri mann. Brannmann som du kan stole på ham. Stole på brannmann Sam. Hører han alarmen gå, tar han uniformen på.
Har ikke peiling som skjer.
Så skjer det i
Beklager.
Verdens første bioniske supermennesker. De er sterkere enn oss.
Samværmodig og klok.
Verdens første bioniske supermennesker. De er sterkere enn oss. Raskere. Smartere. Den neste generasjonen av menneskerasen er faktisk ikke lappen.
Kostrand, sjekk Kostrand.
This video was brought to you by my loyal patrons. Pledge today and receive exclusive perks. Link in the description.
Okay.
Dear Christopher, here is how you see the world. These stories tell you how he did it.
Welcome back, folks. We are now within the bowels of the hit era of Thomas, and with one all-model season to go. Season 11 and the Great Discovery. The big final goodbye to the traditional all-model production of Thomas and Friends before the switch to CGI. Is Season 11 the grand send-off this 23-year run of the series deserves? Well, let's dive on in and find out. Final season of Thomas to be an all-model production. The year was 2007. As the world was beginning to move into the age of high definition at the time, it was time for Thomas to get a quality boost. So the production team ditched the cameras used used in seasons 8 to 10, and season 11 was the first shot in 1080p high definition using Sony CyberShot HD cameras. For this, they redid everything to coincide, including the intro, the Island of Sodor opening bit, the end credits, every shot for the engine roll call, etc. Like most seasons, season 11 had 26 slated episodes. There were 6 narrow gauge focus ones that did not air with the other 20 originally. These were produced separately and were held off to be put on the home media through a special DVD in 2008, Engines and Escapades, a completely narrow gauge focused DVD, even featuring an exclusive song all about it. All 26 episodes were released together, however, on one DVD when the complete Series 11 was put out in 2010. Like Season 9 with Calling All Engines before, this season was shot alongside production of the movie The Great Discovery. Unlike Calling All Engines, though, The Great Discovery takes place after the season and was meant to be a sort of grand celebrational finale bookend to Thomas's tenure as an all-model production. We'll talk more about this movie later.
Okay.
Now, season 11 is pretty notorious for its vast amount of reshoots that occurred during filming. Most of the reshoots have gone unreleased, though strangely, 5 episodes were aired on TV in 2007 with the original footage intact. These include Hide and Peep, Hector the Horrid, Dirty Work, Thomas and the Spaceship, and Don't Be Silly Billy. None of these original versions of the episodes were released officially on home media, and the only way to view them is through archived broadcast recordings. You might have noticed that Thomas's choking sounds are out of sync in this scene from Hector the Horrid.
Hector lay on his side looking very sad. Now Hector didn't seem so horrid.
That's because the sound effects were synced to the original footage that they shot in the first cut.
Hector lay on his side looking very sad. Now Hector didn't seem so horrid.
When they swapped the shot for the new one, it wasn't synced right. Some of the reshoots are completely different angles than the originals, such as this one from Thomas and the Spaceship, and this one from Don't Be Silly Billy. Some photos taken during the original shoot reveal some set differences between versions, and also reveal that some of the original shoots never made it to air. There's also plenty of scenes that are a mishmash of original and reshoot shots, such as this scene from Smoke and Mirrors. Note how Big Mickey's crane hook changes position and length between cuts. Season 11 was shot in 3 parts. The initial standard gauge shoot, which contained all the footage that was featured in the original airings of the episodes, the narrow gauge shoot for the 6 Engines and Escapades episodes, and all the scenes for the Great Discovery that featured the narrow gauge engines, and then all the standard gauge stuff for the Great Discovery. All the reshoots occurred during this 3rd part, during the Great Discovery shoot, and the big tell is Thomas's lamp. Thomas's lamp lens on his brass prop is more clear in the original season 11 footage, and more muddy and gray in the Great Discovery and reshoot shots. Some sets were combined during these reshoots to speed up filming. This behind-the-scenes photo shows that Knapford Station and Callan Castle were built on the same set, and by using clever angles, hide each other from view of the camera. There is no official reason online confirming why so much was reshot later on, at least as far as I could find. Seems like a lot of wasted time and money for something that seemed just fine in the original versions. All of the reshot scenes appear to have no rhyme or reason to them and seem to be totally random. Some have speculated that every shot that they had to redo was shot on a standard definition camera originally, and they switched to an HD one partway through the season. Though frankly, I'm not convinced of that. Another theory is that the footage was reshot because the originals were filmed in 4:3, which I also don't believe, since Thomas has been consistently filmed in 16:9 since 2003. Fellow fans, Special Trees helped me out greatly by providing a little more insight to all of these reshoots, and he has a great video on his channel showing all the differences between versions. So go check that out if you're interested in seeing all of what was changed. Link in the description. Season 11 was originally going to be the final season narrated by series veterans Michael Angelos and Michael Brandon for the UK and US respectively. Hit wanted to bring in another A-list celebrity to narrate the series, starting with The Great Discovery. And their first choice was, you ready for this? Gwyneth Paltrow, of all people. This would have marked the first female narrator of the series in the English dub. I don't know why they wanted her, of all people. Was Paltrow in 2007 known for narrating or something? And I don't know what the thought process of having an American woman be the narrator of the British dub of the show was, but nonetheless, it never happened. Negotiations with her did not end with an agreement, so Hit sought out someone else. And who they found was Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan, James Bond himself, was signed aboard and was to take over the role of narrator starting with The Great Discovery, marking the first time both Britain and America had the same narrator since Ringo Starr back in the 80s. Pierce, with 5 children of his own, was very familiar with Thomas, and that he had read the books to his kids at bedtime.
I spent many years narrating these stories to my own children, and I have 5 children. So I'm fairly versed in the character of Thomas.
When approached by Hit, he took the job happily. We'll talk more about Pierce later in the video, and more about his swift departure from the show next time when we get to season 12.
Okay, for this
Let's address the big, ugly yellow elephant in the room. Season 11, for some reason, has this ugly yellow tint across all of its footage, like someone in the editing room laid a yellow overlay across the files on the timeline. It's the most atrocious in the winter episodes, where the snow actually looks yellow and warm. Ugh, it's disgusting. What is this yellow tint from exactly? Is this just the color temperature of the new HD cameras? See, I thought that, but then season 12, which uses the same cameras as far as I know, the colors are way more natural again. So I have no idea what happened. Let's just go ahead and color correct that yellow tint the best we can. There we go. Much better. Now that I can look at the season without feeling sick, let's talk visuals. Just like the rest of the Hit era, Season 11 is fairly mid-looking when it comes to the designs of most of its sets. The majority of the standard gauge mainline sets are just as dull as ever, with seemingly even more green overgrowth hiding everything. With every passing season, the island of Sodor looks more and more post-apocalyptic. However, I will note that those hilly backdrops that were so underused in the previous seasons appear to make a comeback this year. I spotted them multiple times on various sets, and they helped so much in giving these locations implied distance. I'll also say I see more of an effort when it came to the narrow gauge stuff this year. The mountain sets in particular are quite impressive. There's a nice feeling of depth and height with some of these, especially on those hilly road sets that they have match travel on. Once again, those mountain backdrops to imply distance do so much in making it feel like we're really high up somewhere. The colors and lighting in general look better than before. The shadows are quite a bit more contrasty than we've come to see in the previous Hit seasons, and the characters' faces have a little more definition shown. The lighting isn't as soft as it usually is, and I think that makes all the difference in helping make these visuals look more convincing. Season 11, after the yellow tint is removed anyway, is probably the best looking of the Hit seasons, in my opinion.
God.
Characters get time in the spotlight again. No lead roles or anything, but there seems to have been a push to expand the cast more. Cranky the Crane, for instance, gets a big role in the season's opener, as do Donald and Douglas in the following episode. Spencer, Elizabeth, Arthur, Salty, Bill, and Ben all show up in multiple episodes. Even Alicia